Hello, everybody. How are you guys? This is going to be a very short video, but the good thing is that it's going to sit on the platforms. So those who miss out now, they will catch my replays later. My name is Mzuzukile Soni. As the lady from the Uber GPS, before I changed my name to Joe Schmo on Uber, she used to say Mzuzu Kyle. But anyway, happy Friday. I hope everyone is nice and warm. The happiness, kumnandi makaya. I just want to check. See, there's some error messages here. Never mind. The purpose for this video and why I'm doing this is that there's a very exciting announcement, and I think a lot of you have seen that we've been doing some work on the e-commerce platform. So as of today's Friday, so as of Wednesday this week, we announced that we are focusing on an intake for people that are pushing mostly service-based businesses. And if it's product-based, it would be your florist type, bakeries, and so forth. And the reason for that is we are sort of taking it back to 2016. So what used to happen in 2016 was someone is sending me a WhatsApp. Oh, he's telling me something else. I thought he's commenting about this. What we used to do was we would compile a list of different businesses. So let's say petrol stations in Rodiport, in Sentinel, whatever, so that Guti, when you want to fill up your car, go to, even if it's it's a franchise business, but that it's owned by a brownie, and you know where to go. And that's basically what BrownSense has largely been about, to bring convenience into buying black, remove a lot of hindrances and making it easy to find a lot of black businesses, service providers, and so forth. And also, this is brought about by an increasing number of, we get a lot of messages, let's say on Twitter, sometimes on my WhatsApp or DMs and so forth. Hey guys, do you know a black, let's say, psychologist as an example, right? It would be so much easier to say go to BrownSense.Africa, or here's a link, search for therapists, psychologists, search for bakeries in Rodiport. And it even has a Google Map thing where it gives you directions on how to get there. And that's what we are pushing, do you understand? So we are pushing convenience in terms of where and how to find them. But also it's opening up a lot of opportunities for the business side in terms of accessing and being accessible to people that are looking for them. What it means, from a cost perspective to the business, and I think this is what is also exciting, is that to be listed, the fee is 150 rand. So we used to have it at 270, but the focus was largely on people that sell products, your hair products, your chili, clothes, etc. Not that the focus is moving or shifting away from that. In most cases, what we see is that when someone is looking for something, I'm looking for a photographer, I'm looking for a wedding dress designer, a jeweler, and so forth. So to list, I see that some of the comments I shared have bounced back. I don't know why, but if you're watching me through the group and what, yes, the group, you should be able to see it. But I will also share it in the comments just now. So you sign up on the link that's moving across the screen. Ne? You have to be verified. So you might have seen me posting about BrownSense verification. Why do we do BrownSense verified? BrownSense verified, the backstory is that we got to a point where as the group was growing, and for those who are watching on Twitter and other platforms, I'm referring to the Facebook group, because that's where BrownSense, started from, and that's where we largely also still operate from. As we grew in numbers, we also attracted a lot of people that saw an opportunity to scam people. Now you meet someone on Facebook, you don't know who's this person. Facebook doesn't really vet. When I create a Facebook profile, they might check my IP address, my email address, and just to see how many other profiles I might have created, trying to use different aliases, email addresses, and so forth. But they don't really ask for my ID number. They don't ask for my proof of residence and those types of things. So that's what we are getting to, which is similar to when you go and open a bank account, just not as hardcore, but at least we know you, who you are. But also we know that you are not fronting. You're not Johan Kukemur posing as Vusmuzi Sitole, Pty Ltd. But also you sign up and agree to be bound to a standard of integrity, and that means that you stick to what you say, right? We all make mistakes, we all miss deadlines and all of those things, and the key thing is always to communicate. So essentially, that's what inspired us to talk or introduce a BrownSense verification, and that's why even the fee is not exorbitant. I mean, it's 200 rands per annum. Ne? 200 by 12, it's like less than the price. Yeah, pepper steak pie. I don't know how much. Pie is like 18 rands or 20 rands, I'm sure. Maybe even more than 20 right now. So essentially, you get verified for less than the price of a pie per month. Covers you for 12 months. What does it do for you? So we know who you are. Everyone knows which you've been verified. You get access to opportunities that other non-verified members don't get access to. For example, last year, through Time Bank, we got 79 merchants sponsored to trade at the rent show for the whole 6 days. The only thing that anyone would have had to pay was if they are not verified, they paid for the verification fee, which was 230 including VAT at the time. So think about it. So you could have paid something around 10,000 to 12,000 for the section where we were positioned or located. But you got in for like 250, 230, I mean, to trade for those 6 days at the rent show, but you had to be verified. Why verified again? It's mainly looking at who is serious enough to invest in themselves. A lot of the time, what we do, and I'm not excusing myself as I'm saying we, is we focus so much on the business, on the dance, on I need to sell, I need to get clients, I need to get customers, and we usually neglect the working on the business, on myself, sharpening the eggs. Do you understand? There's a say, allegedly, apparently, it was Abraham Lincoln. I've never verified it. That says, given 4 hours to chop down a tree, it's better to spend 3 hours sharpening the eggs, 1 hour chopping down the tree, as opposed to 3 hours um, or even four, or maybe let's say 1 hour sharpening the X and then three chopping it down. So basically, some of these things, and when we introduce them, they are meant to do exactly that, right? I can go on and on about that point. Back to the online platform, the e-commerce platform. So you get verified, then you sign up to have your business listed. So what that means, I'm not sure if I'm looking at the camera. I think side I cross-eyed. What that then means, Uguti, at any given time, we've come across posts on Sunday. Imagine Sunday morning. I could have been doing anything Saturday night that made me a casualty on Sunday morning. Not in that sense, but like I'm out of commission on Sunday, or maybe I'm in church. Whatever I decide to do on a Sunday, when your geezer is bursting, God forbid, Sunday morning. And this has happened. You post on Facebook on BrownSense. And when on Monday, when I look at I'm a post or one of the team members, when I post here Sunday morning at hey Brownies, my geezer has bursted. Does anyone know a plumber in? I'm picking on Rodiport a lot today in Rodiport. And this is a true story, right? Those of you who know a series or a sitcom that used to play back around 2008 and 9, I'm exposing my age, called, Konje, what was it called? The IT something. It was a UK series. There was an episode where the building is on fire and this guy sends an email to the fire department and, and we're a dictator as he's typing. So it's like subject line, fire, exclamation mark, fire, exclamation mark, fire. The fire is busy destroying everything around him. So that shows what in a situation near emergency, you need someone who's bamba speed dial, and not post to be BrownSense on Sunday morning, hoping that someone is going to approve it. Even if it's approved, when are they going to find it or see it? Do you understand? To list on the platform, the fee is 150 rands per month. 150 rands per month. If you choose to go in 12 months in advance, you say, Mina, I'm funny admin of paying 150 per month. I want to pay 12 months in advance and forget about these things. We have a 20% discount that gives you the whole 12 months at 1,440 rands. There's no VAT. On top of that, what we've now introduced is that any brownie that goes through the platform, so you are listed, you go via the platform, because already you are verified by the time you get there. But remember, you're verified for 12 months, which means every anniversary or before you need to renew it. No? Now, every brownie that goes via that line gets at no cost pre-approval rights for the group. So pre-approval rights, those of you, excuse my guy here, those of you who have used that option, you know that it costs 550 rands per month to have pre-approval rights. What that means is that we flag your profile so that when you post, your posts go through without waiting for me or any of the team members to approve it. Doesn't mean that you must spend the group, because it also has its own terms and conditions. But the benefit to you is that I'm a poster, you have a bright spark at 1 a.m., oh, I want to introduce this new thing that I've produced, or a special or whatever, or this coming weekend. When is Father's Day? I haven't seen my Father's Day ads. I think it's on Sunday, right? It doesn't really help you to try to push a post when the thing is on Sunday, when a Friday night you're busy trying to put it through, or Saturday. Do you understand? So that's the benefit to you, over and above the many other existing benefits already. I did say that I have shared the information comment section. I will repeat all of that, but the video is here now for replay, for repurposing. I think you can download it. I'm not sure, but guys, what this means is that we are working towards making it convenient to buy black. And why I say convenient is because sometimes, in most times, instances actually, a lot of us don't buy black because it's inconvenient. You stay in an area where, if I want to buy bread, for example, there's a Spar down the road. Do you understand? You're not gonna go on BrownSense and be like, "Hey, brownies, I want to love brown." It's really not smart. First, it's not practical. But the bringing the convenience means we are now pushing the envelope towards making buying black being boring, as in a default thing, as in it doesn't need any activation, doesn't need any hype, doesn't need a selfie hashtag by black, hashtag, my ancestors' wildest dream, and so forth. It's like Manguvuke Ekseni, it's like the thing that we are doing, at some point, like 80% of the time, 90% of the time, it's going to take a long time and a lot of will for us to get there. But I think once we commit to doing that, and even more deliberate to doing that, then we'll work towards that convenience. Thanks, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up, quick comments section, DM, and so forth. Thank you for your time. Enjoy your evenings. I might return in a few minutes about another announcement, but as someone I know says when she finishes what she thinks is a very dope point, happiness, everybody. Bye.